because of crises manufactured by political leaders is because there will usually be a precursor to that, stemming from the things that are said by political leaders in public forums, on our vernacular stations, whether it is radio stations or our TV vernacular stations, things that we say that are outrightly geared towards incitement, and especially incitement based on our ethnic divisions. Honorable Speaker, the other truth is that the people of Kenya are a united people, and they have no business dividing themselves along our ethnic lines. But it is political leaders who divide them along political lines, Honorable Speaker. And this Commission for National Cohesion and Integration of our country is, or rather was envisaged to be the commission that would independently deal with matters that become a threat to our national cohesion. But the commission that was there, I'm sorry to say, was part of the problem. Because this is a commission that tolerated all manner of nonsense, from political leaders, from those in the media who will say anything that would say as careless statements that they air using the platforms they have, Honorable Speaker, geared towards inciting people along ethnic lines. Honorable Speaker, you have seen even now political leaders in the country say all manner of things that are not in any way promoting our integration as a nation or even promoting cohesion amongst our people. And this National Commission, our Commission on National Cohesion and Integration Commission, is a commission then that we charge with the responsibility of ensuring that all of us collectively and individually take responsibility for whatever we say, especially that which we say in public. And I don't say all of us just as political leaders, but even those who have a voice. And I say that when I listen to some of the things that are being said in many of our vernacular stations. Very insightful things. Inciting one community against other communities. And it is only this commission that can save this country, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, as we approve this good people, Honorable Speaker, and I went through the CVs of all these people, and they are very good CVs. Good backgrounds, starting from the chair, Dr. Kefa, who I know, and is a distinguished leader who has distinguished himself in leadership in the church and outside of the church. And I want to tell Dr. Kefa Nyamweya that distinguished leadership that he has shown in the church and elsewhere, his organizational skills in leadership, and that proven track record that he has shown, and I saw him during the vetting process, he belabored the point that he has a track record of interfaith peace building and mediation. How I pray that we will see that in action from Dr. Kefa as the chairman of the National Cohesion Commission. I know the commission that was there had issues. For instance, there was one young lady who was a commissioner there, but was actively involved in politics. Actively. And I know she thought that because her term was coming towards an end, and because she wants to run for political office, which I can assure her she will go nowhere, and she will lead nobody. Because she showed a lot of irresponsibility in the office that she held. And if you cannot hold a high office as that of a constitutional commission commissioner with the integrity that that office deserves, then the people of Kenya, and I'm sure the people of Murang'a County, are watching you, and they know. You hold no integrity to hold any other office, including that of an elected member. Because first you respect the office that you hold before you seek another office. Today, I cannot say I want to hold another office, then I disregard the office that I'm holding today as a member of parliament and leader of majority. And I'm saying this because these commissioners who are being appointed into this commission must know that they must uphold the office of the commission with the respect and the dignity that beholds of that office of a constitutional commission. They must not involve themselves in partisan politics. And what that commissioner from Ranga was doing is wrong. And I'm told she would openly say, oh, I'm waiting for them to chase me away, so that I evoke public sympathy and get elected. Oh, unto you. We know you, and we know your conmanship, or conwomanship, if there's such a thing as conwomanship. But again, it also stems from the association of the people this commission was associating with. People who are clueless on leadership. People who thrive on spreading hatred. People who thrive on ethnic divisions. And you know, I wondered if you are following someone who has no head himself, someone whose only avenue to leadership is spreading hatred, ethnic division, insulting other people. You insult from the president, the deputy president, let me not even mention myself. I have seen you move from, you know, it's amazing, Honorable Speaker. I saw that character come into my constituency and saying, oh, Ichungw'ah had said I cannot come here, I should not come here. I am here. Like a child. Then you move from there, you go to Honorable Amaua's constituency. You say Honorable Amaua should go and make tea for President Ruto in Sugoi. So wrong. Oh, Amaua had said I should not come here. I am here. The following day, you go to Kitui, Mwingi West. With a straight face, you lie that the member from Mwingi West, Honorable CNN, sent me a text telling me, oh, don't come here with Kalonzo. Outright lies. And I wondered, when you lie in one center, don't you remember what you lied yesterday so that you don't tell the same lie in Mwingi or in Marago? Be decent, my friend. Have some sense of decency. At least when you lie, don't lie with such a straight face. At times look down kidogo, a little bit, Honorable Speaker. Sorry for mixing languages. But you know, I'm saying that because I saw now a commissioner of NCIC borrow the same culture of lies, selling ethnic hatred, imagining that that will gain you an opportunity to lead people. You will lead nobody. And you can never lead anywhere if all you thrive on is hatred. We desire to be a cohesive and integrated society as the people of Kenya. That is why in 2010, when we enacted our constitution, we formed a national commission on national cohesion and integration, because it was the desire of the people of Kenya that they wanted to live together harmoniously as people of one nation, our motherland, Kenya. Nobody desired to be pointed fingers to as that a person who coming from this or that region. Today, Honorable Speaker, we have such a short memory. Some of us now want to take us back those many years. And I saw somebody saying that what became of our nation in 2007 led us to the birth of a new constitution in 2010 and the birth of such commissions as the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. Because we wanted to put a stop to that culture where communities would rise one against the other and have such a cohesive and integrated nation that any person, any Kenyan could live anywhere within the boundaries of Kenya and feel safe, own property, work, and live with other Kenyans as one people. I am certain, Honorable Speaker, and I have no doubt in my mind that the people of Kenya, the great people of Kenya, read through each one of us as leaders, and they know those who do not mean well for us. They know that those who are selling hatred, those who are selling ethnic division, those whose only agenda is to hurl insults from one village to another, one rally to another. People who have no agenda, people who have no vision, who have no policy proposition on how to move our country forward, and all they can sell is hatred. The people of Kenya can read through them, and they know they will go nowhere. And that is why I repeat, they will go nowhere, they will lead nothing, they will lead no one, and lead nothing and nowhere. Honorable Speaker, the blend of this commission is a very good blend. We have young people in the commission, we have slightly middle-aged people, and we have older commissioners who are coming in as members of this commission. And the regional balance also is very good, Honorable Speaker. You can see we have people from Nyanza, we have people from Northeastern, we have people from the coastal parts of Kenya, we have people from the central part of Kenya, people from Eastern Kenya. Therefore, it's a good blend. And this good blend of commissioners tells us that we have an opportunity, or they have an opportunity, to build a commission that will also help the nation to remain cohesive and build proper national cohesion. And they can only do that if they take their work seriously, hold no bars, and spare nobody. Nobody. Because there's nobody who is above the law, including Kimani Ichungw'ah. If I say anything that is bound to be a danger to our national cohesion and integration of our nation, action must be taken against me and any other person, Honorable Speaker, because we have only this one country, and if we lose it, we have no other, Honorable Speaker. Therefore, I want to support all these commissioners, Honorable Speaker. I have a lot of confidence, Honorable Speaker, in many of them. At least I know about 3 of them in person, people who have served elsewhere in public service and done exceptionally well. Those like Dr. Kefa, who has served very well within the religious or the faith sector and done very well in leadership in the faith sector. And I want to pray that as a chairperson of this commission, because he will be the face of this commission, he will be the spokesperson of this commission, he will steer this commission to be a commission, Honorable Speaker. When we were co-chairing the NADCO committee with my good friend Kalonzo Musyoka, and I say Kalonzo Musyoka, not Kalonzo, the one who wrote a letter here. His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka, the former Vice President. There are many people who came to the NADCO committee and proposed that this be one of the constitutional commissions, that we should either merge with the Gender and Equality Commission and the Kenya Human Rights Commission. They should be merged into one commission. And these feelings emanated from what Kenyans were able to see as the output of this commission. And many people felt that it was not living up to what it ought or what it was envisaged under the 2010 Constitution to live up to. Therefore, it's a challenge to the new commissioners that they must live up to the expectations of our constitutional dispensation of 2010, that they will have teeth to bite. And as much as they don't have prosecutorial powers, they have powers to summon people and recommend prosecution to the DPP and those who defy them, like that ethnic bigot and criminal who was defying them. They must be able to relay that to the district DCI and the IG of police to arrest and take them before the commission to answer to the accusations that may have been leveled against them. Honorable Speaker, also for many of us as political leaders, let us be cautious of what we say in public. Let us know when you incite people, you will not be there when those people are fighting. But you also not be safe. So let us be cautious when we are selling hatred. And if you have nothing else to sell other than hatred, please, you can look for something else to do other than look for political leadership. But there are so many ideas that you can sell to the people of Kenya. At least get an agenda or some idea on what you can sell. Whatever it is, other than hatred. Because when I look at these people, Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, because I saw some group of some confused people calling themselves an alternative government. And I wondered, how can you be an alternative government when you have no idea on anything other than insults and selling ethnic hate and divisions? That the best you can do is move from one place to the other, saying, oh, CNN is like this. You move from CNN in Kitui, you go to Mombasa, oh, Governor Abdul Swamad is like this, is like that. Why do you focus on other men if you are a man? What is your problem? Why can't you get an agenda to sell to the people of Kenya? The people of Kenya will never vote for you on account or on the basis of how much hatred you sell or how many names you Christian people and insult them. The people of Kenya want to see leaders who can articulate issues that touch on the lives of the people of Kenya, not hatred. Therefore, let me tell those confused people who are calling them alternative nothing. You are nobody's alternative. You cannot be an alternative to anything. Not government, anything. Because even when they are calling themselves a disunited opposition, they were so disunited that now they have disintegrated. Now I hear one faction is calling itself alternative nothing. Another one is, I have seen another one now is moving around by herself. I hear the Jubilee team also is also working to move on their own. Anyway, in their disunity, let us be cohesive. Even those who think and support them, let us encourage cohesion. Like the member for Tetu, Honorable Wandeto. Honorable Wandeto is a very good man. He's a member of my church, the Presbyterian Church, at Motero in Karen. And we fellowship together. The same way we fellowship together as Presbyterians. I want to see the Honorable Wandeto and myself sharing platforms, talking about how to move Kenya forward, not how to sell hatred. And thank you, Honorable Wandeto, because Honorable Wandeto has never been seen anywhere selling hatred or selling ethnic hate. And when he sits in the chamber, he sits to articulate issues that touch on the people of Kenya. The former DO, when he was here as a member of parliament for Madeira, never ever articulated anything. Zero, nothing. He never articulated anything. That's why even today he cannot articulate anything anywhere. When he served as a deputy president, he knew nothing of how government works. I remember sitting with him, Honorable Speaker, in conclusion, when we formed government and we were going through the budget process and how difficult things were. We had a country that was about to default on debt. And he sat there and held his chin and said, oh my, I never knew this is what we are getting into government. I thought we would come and enjoy. Probably that is why he thought enjoying is stealing from government. But thank God and thank the people of Kenya that that character is out of government today. Honorable Speaker, I support this commission. And I support Honorable Wandeto in moving Kenya forward.
Honorable Wandeto. Then I'll come to you, Honorable Julius Meli.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I tried to catch your eye on a point of order, but maybe I wasn't able to, because